Welcome back to the Real Estate News. Joining me now is Drew Brown with the Vacation Company. So welcome, Drew. Thanks for being with us today.
Great to be here again, Jenny.
So we still have some time kind of leading up to peak rental season, right? But now is prep time. So what would property owners, what kinds of questions should they be asking, or what should they be focusing on to make sure they get top dollar when rental season is upon us?
It's a really important time of the year. It's the one opportunity that both vacation rental companies and owners have to take a look, take stock of their property, and really try and prepare for this upcoming rental season and add upgrades that will add more rental history and rebookings to the property. It's really important to take a look at what they can do to possibly upgrade from the last season, so that when returning guests come back in, they see how much the property has changed.
Okay, so it kind of shows that they're paying attention and staying current, right? Now, what kinds of questions, if I'm thinking of having a management company take over my property or manage my company, what kind of questions should I be asking before I hire someone? What matters? Really,
there's just two factors to really consider. One is what's the care going to be of the property? So ask the thorough questions of how many inspections are going to be taking place for the property, both before and after a guest arrives, and making sure that the property really is going to be looked after. If you're going to pay for professional services, make sure you're getting a high level of care. The second would be what's the fee breakout? How are the charges broken out? A lot of times that's not something that most management companies are open to sharing. They'll say it's a lump fee of a percentage, but really what all does that go to, and how, for the owner's perspective, what's the most important part for them? Is it marketing? Is it the rental of the property? Or is it the care?
Okay. Now, give us some examples, or what would you say the benefits are to using a management company or rental company rather than, say, using VRBO or kind of the do-it-yourself model?
The rental market really has changed. We say that all the time that the vacation rental industry is changing and has changed. Now when you look at vacation rentals, it really serves an owner to be with a management company, because really you've got that level of care for 24/7, 365 in terms of any time an owner, a guest, or even a property has a need. We're there to take care of that for them. But more importantly now, as the world has changed for marketing, making sure that the property is marketed effectively. For instance, VRBO is a small portion of the market. Where are the other avenues that you can market a property to make sure that it is adequately seen in the marketplace, but also you're converting those into bookings instead of having aspects that you would lose rentals.
What kind of services does the vacation company offer, to ensure bookings not only in the high season but also in the slower periods?
It does have a lot to do with how the property is marketed. So
okay.
For us, we take a kind of a cross-market approach for when we look at properties and the different websites that we market it on, how we expose it both digitally and in print, and then more importantly, how we can also introduce the social media aspect. So if your current rental company is not taking that large of an approach, you need to take a step back and look and see, is making sure that both as an entity across the rental market and individually for your property, how are you being exposed, and is it leading to more bookings for you?
Fantastic. Obviously your clients are in excellent hands, so thank you, Drew, so much for being with us today. We always appreciate it.